Okay fellas, went back, got my hat, got my other jacket, so I've got an extra battery, and I've got extra cardage, so 4 notches, we're on artistic night skate, 4 notches down now, 3 left, 2 down as per usual, low dynamics, high resolution, and there's still little tiddly pop ones here on the ground, and we're on general focus, so don't expect to get too much out of these shots here, but they'll grow up and they'll be at their peak around about the 3rd week of August in normal years, so maybe the end of August this year if it's running a little bit late. So, and they'll really be colourful by then, because they said the first 2 weeks of August usually have the coldest nights, so and then we'll be going from this will go all overcast with orangey light as it tries to get into the new season, and wow, look how dark. Let's go to spot colour now, eh? I think we'll need spot colour for this one. Oh, see what I mean, fellas? They're almost at their peak. They've come out, settled down, and see that lovely dew effect on there? Hang on, what I need to do is take the lens hood off. And we're probably in the wrong setting for this, aren't we? So, how close can I go? Am I touching the ground? Almost touching the ground. Yeah, so, oh, come on. There we go, coming in there. It's so bright with the sunlight, I probably do need the lens hoods on. So there's one there too, so. Okay, maybe that's what we'll do. Lens hood on and off, and we'll see how we go. Put the lens hood back on. It's probably be annoying for you. This will be today's annoying feature, is putting the lens hood back on, but as you can see, whole load here, but see that sort of reddish colour, that's going to go to a nice purple later on in the season as we get the coldest night sort of thing, and then going into the brighter days sort of thing. I mean, you're probably already impressed with it now if I'm on the right setting for the colour, you know, so yeah, they're a little bit small there, but as I said, after a bushfire these things can go up to sort of hand size sort of thing, and oh wow, I've got a moth on that one. Look at that, fellas. I don't know if we need to go round, capture it from this side to get the moth. I don't know how close can I go without touching anything. Oh well, Gildio or Gaudio, whatever his name is, he'll probably like this. And there's some nice ones in here, into like a semi-shaded area here. I know this is what you want, fellas, from since you're trapped on the other side of the GFC wall, because you probably haven't taken the Iceland option of being very magnanimous with these people and saying, well, give us half your money first and we'll go easy on you, but if you don't play along, we'll take all of your money and we'll put you into prison as a bonus special for the rest of your life. It's for the ones who knowingly knew there was something coming and didn't either say anything or didn't do anything about it and just kept on being greedy. They're the ones that should be in prison. But I always like to give people a chance, you know. Say, okay, give us half your money straight away. If you're willing to just sign away half your money, I'll say, well, you know, they're willing to work with us, give them a chance, you know. And have I got a Klingon? No, I thought I had a Klingon. So, okay, whoa, gorgeous sunlight, and of course we won't have this tomorrow, and of course if it rains heavily it'll wash all this dew off that they've got, and I'm probably too dark, aren't I? 4 notches down, but anyway, it's a good test. We can always hopefully try it again next year if I'm still here. Maybe some of you might, I don't know, if the GFC situation changes once. I'm assuming Donald Trump's going to get in, because I don't think Hillary realises that the FBI are definitely going to go for, I reckon. One thing of the FBI I think is going to remember, that their boss, their leader, who set them up, he had a photograph of himself sucking another man's penis, I'll say penis, I was going to say cock, but, you know, held over him for the latter, if not the rest of his life, sort of thing. And I'm thinking they're going to think about that, and they're going to say, you know, think about privacy and what it means and how it can affect people, and what about their spies overseas with a email server. Some of those spies probably died in really horrible circumstances, and they're going to remember their leader in that photograph, and they're going to go, nah, we're going to go for her. You know, they're going to look at how much the money the Clinton Foundation has got and how much they've actually spent on charity. You know, say, is it 10%, 15%? You know, what does the Bible say? It's okay to give and receive 10% of anything. I think the 15% rule should say maybe it should be 15%. How much have you spent? You know, 2% or something? No, we're going to go for you. Now, can you see this lovely glaucous colour on these plants? That will become a little different, as I said. We go through the first 2 weeks of August, we get the coldest nights, but we're heading out from the wet into the dry, so we're getting the brighter sunlight. Okay, so we got all this sort of clay zone here, out there, and then we got the beginning of the sandy zone down there, sort of thing. So the intermixing of the soils, a bit like on Kangaroo Island away, but in Kangaroo Island towards the northwest, it's calcareous, mixing with the ironaceous thing, and that's where some of these really interesting Witticry stoloniferous complex forms apparently appear to really you know, start to, well, they're on a pathway to speciation, let's put it that way. And there's definitely something out there that's better than schmutzii, but as I said, they're probably going to call it schmeggii, because they never like to give you the full whack of for some reason. You know, they have this rule, credit where credit is due, but I don't think they, you know, they think they get the impression they're going to live forever. And I don't think too many of them are thinking about Mozart. You know, I always like to look at life through the eyes of Mozart. You know, for the last 11 years of his life, this is going to be my rant for today, I think. I'm just warning you. For the last 11 years of his life, so that's the last 11 years. So he's heading towards death, sort of thing. He was churning out an average work every month. He was working out a memorable work every 2 months. He was churning out a memorable work. Every month he was churning out. Let's start this again. Every 2 months he was churning out a general work. Every month he was churning out a memorable work, and every 2 weeks. No, I've done it round the wrong way. I've done it round the wrong way. What I'm saying is, you know, he was doing out general works, memorable works, and every 2 months, basically, he was turning out an immortal work. So that's the better way I think I should be doing it. But yeah, and he did that consistently for the last 11 years of his life. Do you know of anyone else who did things like that? I mean, I remember the Beatles said, oh, we'll last probably 10 years, and they actually did last about 10 years. So, I mean, they're about the only other people I can think of who made that consistency with artistic creativity and output sort of thing. So, the Beatles are up there with Mozart sort of thing, on that sort of level of output. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's my rant for today, and there's a nice one over here. I just spotted out the corner of my eye, or some nice ones out here, sort of thing. Bit of sand on that one. No, that's not the one. I spotted one out the corner. I've got this sort of thing where I'll spot something out of the corner of my eye and it will just bug me because I can't. I say, hang on, I saw something. Like, yeah, hang on.